But joining us right now, Ambassador James Jeffrey, former ambassador to Iraq and Turkey. Good to see you again. I know Mitch McConnell has been quoted saying that Sweden and Finland would be important additions to NATO. Besides Turkey, has there been overall universal support?
First of all, good to be back. Absolutely, Adrienne. All NATO countries are very much behind these two countries. First of all, because they bring significant geographic and military capabilities to the alliance. But secondly, it's the moral and political signal. These were countries that always sat on the sidelines, basically claiming that all alliances were equally immoral, if you will, or pushing for war. What they're saying now is that they have to join with the rest of the world against this aggression on the part of Russia's president.
Well, you know, Turkey's president said that the Nordic countries were like a guest house for terror organizations. I have to ask you if he has a point here.
He does have a point. It's basically focused on Sweden. There's a long history. There is a strong Turkish Kurdish minority in Sweden, and the Turkish terrorist group PKK, recognized as a terrorist group by the U.S. and by the European Union, has advocates there. Erdogan is playing a hard game for him and for all Turks. I underline this, all Turks, including most Kurds. The PKK is an existential threat with tens of thousands of people killed. So he's going to play hardball on this as well. I think that President Biden can solve this, but he's going to have to roll up his sleeves.
Roll up his sleeves and meet some of Turkey's demands. What exactly are they asking for before they even consider a bid with Finland and Sweden?
That's a good question, Adrienne. This will sound strange in the world of diplomacy, but love. What they want is Sweden in particular and Finland to say, we understand Turkey's security concerns. Turkey is tremendously worried about Russia and has done an extraordinary amount to support Ukraine, more than almost any other NATO country. But Turkey has its own bad neighborhood. It wants Sweden and Finland to recognize that and to take various actions against the PKK. There's flexibility or softness in what he will want. He's laid out a number of demands. My experience with Erdogan is that they're an opening position. He's willing to negotiate, but he'll want to negotiate. He will have he will want more arms sales from the United States. He'll want Sweden to lift its ban on arms sales to what would be a fellow NATO country if Sweden came in, and probably some political gestures as well, at a minimum.
I love, Ambassador Jeffrey, that you're saying Turkey is saying, show us some love. Okay, one more quick question for you. Russia originally said that they would take retaliatory action against Finland and Sweden if they tried to join NATO. Now they're saying it's not that big of a deal. Why are they changing course?
First of all, because, Adrienne, there is no retaliatory action they can take short of launching a nuclear war, which Putin isn't going to do, and Putin realizes it. So he's trying to make the best out of an extremely bad situation. I cannot underline how significant this step by these two countries is, including in China's perception of how the world is lining up behind its friend Putin. This is dramatic, and it's dramatic that President Biden is following up with this trip to Asia. It's all one big struggle for a peaceful, prosperous, politically independent world right now.
A lot of people on the struggle bus trying to come to some kind of world peace. Thank you so much, Ambassador Jeffrey, for being with us as always.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.